Hi there, it's Emma from Emma's Cards and Paper Crafts. Today I'm bringing you a card. So this is the card I made the other day for a friend. I'm going to be recreating this in a different colourway. So this is from the DSP is from the Fresh as a Daisy sheet, and I just took this sheet and cut up all the different elements. So for the pink one here, I've used this one and this one down here. Hopefully you can see that. And I also used a couple of the other new punches I've just got, and some of the glossy dot in colour dots that I've just got, which actually I haven't got those out ready. There we go, I've got those out ready now. I tried to prepare for this, but it's one that I'm just doing at the last minute because I don't have any children with me at home at the moment, so it's a little bit of a rush. So here we go. So for this one, I'm going to be doing this in the what's it called, boho blue. So I've got this one. This one was one big picture, but because it's too big for the card, I've cut it in half, and I think I'm going to use this half, and I might even trim this one down too, but I'm going to use these two as my colours this time. I've also got a small piece of the in colour, I think it's called shimmer paper or shimmer speciality paper, and I'm going to be using that with this punch here. So a couple of the punches I'm going to be using today, I've got this tag one, which I used this one last time, I might use this one this time, and this label punch is what I did this with. So I've pre-cut my pieces. So this one was 2 inches by 3 inches, and then I'm just going to punch the top of this, get all of the messy stuff out of the way, so I hate all the little pieces around. So that's that one punched. Pick up all my mess that goes with it, pop that in the bin. I'm organised and I've got my bin right next to me today. So I'm going to be doing this in the boho blue. Let me just get my trimmer. I've cut half a sheet of boho blue already, and let's just score it. Just get rid of my blade because I don't want to mess this up. I've done that before and cut it in half instead of scored it. So you want to score at 10.5. So I think this is about 14.8 widthways, which is half of an A4 sheet by and then score at the 10.5 the other way. So here's the score. And I always check just in case I'm slightly out on the measurements when I've scored it. So I've got a tiny bit of overhang this side, so I use the slightly larger side as my front, and I think I scored it a little bit wonky too. I don't think it was in there straight, so just find a foam folder and then just straighten it up a little. That's a little bit straighter. So I'm going to be using this piece up in this corner. I need to decide whether I want to keep, I don't really want to keep all of that blue piece. So I'm probably going to cut this blue piece in half as well, actually. And then I can make 2 of these cards. So how big is this one? This one is 9.5 centimetres. So 9.5. I'm going to cut this about 4 3/4. I think that's about half. Looks about half to me. And then I think I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to pop that one down there, that one there. I do really need to change my trimmer blade because my DSP on my card keeps coming out a little bit fluffy on the edges. I did have a packet of 4 blades, but I think my children have borrowed them because they've disappeared off the face of the earth again, like everything does on my craft desk. I wish I could get a padlocked cupboard sometimes. So I'm going to glue those 2 down, like so. Let's just start my glue. Start with the blue one. So you can see how badly it's made it fluffy at the back, because you can really see it that way around. So, next order, must add blades. Looks like I might need to order glue too. At least I've put it here, and I know I need to order it now. And it will remind me when I watch through this video when it's posted. So, There we go. So I've just put that kind of an equal amount of distance from each corner. And then I'll do the same with this one. Put it slightly further away from the corner at the top. Just so you've got a little bit of a overhang. So then, I don't know if you can see the shimmer on this paper, but I just love it. I love shimmer paper. It's not vellum and it's not really card. It's kind of like DSP thickness, but like the shimmer vellum that we had from the previous in colours. It's the same sort of thing, but it's just DSP thickness, so it's really good. It'd be really good to make a box out of. So on these I'm going to be using some dimensionals. I've just got to find some now. I think I'm going to have to chop up. So when you get to this page, I get this far, I quite often just chop up my dimensionals or the edges of the dimensional sheets and use it all. There's no point in wasting it. So there we go. Let's make sure I've got this up there, because I think one side is slightly more shimmery than the other. No, they're both the same. That's the back anyway. So and just chuck a few of these on the back. There we go, that's enough. And look, back's straight in the bin. But no me, I'll still find them all around the house in about a week's time. So we're just going to pop this one here. And then I need my scrap of white, which I've got here. So this is basic white. And we're going to do the same stamp again, which I had on a block right here. So this one is from the Go-To Greetings. I just love this because it's got lots of fonts and the same 4 or 5 different greetings in it. So you've got big ones, little ones, cute ones. So we're going to go for the little ones, this one here today. Probably could have got away with the middle-sized one. So let's get the boho blue ink. Oh, there we go. I think this strip's slightly wider than the one last time, so let's not put it quite too close to the end. Put it back there. I don't like how that's stamped, so we'll try again. That's better. So then I'm going to use the, where have I gone and put that punch? This punch here. I think my card's too big for this punch note yet, so I need to trim down my card a little bit. But that's fine because I didn't quite stamp centrally. So let's just first chop off how wide I want it to be. So there's that bit. And then we're going to trim down the... Everything's getting in the way today. Just rest that against there. I'm going to take off 1/4 inch. Okay. It's a bit fluffy again. Desperately need to get the new blade. Let's just check it now. It needs a smidge off the other side. Just a smidge though. So yeah, it needs to be 1 inch wide, I think it is. Oh, that's just gone and completely wrecked that bit. Typical. Right, we're going to go less than 1 inch to get rid of that yucky bit. There's no use, no point in wasting it. So we're going to go 1/8 under. No, that's just gone and moved on me. There we go, that's got rid of that yucky bit. Just get the scissors along the edge and get rid of the fluffies. So now it's a smidge under an inch wide now. So let's bring over our punch. Oh, it helps if I open my punch, doesn't it? I'm like, why is it not going in? So, because it's in between the sizes, I'm gonna have to just kind of check it by eye. So there we go, there's that end. Let's turn it around and do the other end. That should pop it all the way in. And then if you just make sure you've got even width between each of the, there we go. I think I've done this one a little bit shorter than the other one. Yeah, I have. That doesn't matter. I like to do something that sets them apart sometimes. Now we're going to add this one on here. So, dimensionals. So because we've already got one height here, one side of it is going to have to be a double height dimensional. Otherwise it'll be a little bit wonky. So this side is the one that needs to be a double height one. So let's peel that off. And then pop another one on top. Rubbish straight in the bin. And then pop this right about here. Now I don't know if you can see this, but I can. It's bugging me already. I can see the ink through the card. So we're going to use some of these in colour dots, and I'm going to use one of them to kind of try and cover up that bit. So we're using the boho blue. Last time I put one big, one middle size and one small on there, so I'm going to do the same again. But the big one, I'm going to try and put here. Middle size over here because there's a bit more gap. And then the little one just here. So there we go. Nice, quick and simple. I just like that it's got lots of layers, and I like layered cards, and I haven't done layered cards for quite a while now. So I just thought, why not use some of the in colours? This one wasn't the in colour, this one's Bubble Bath, which is one of the new colours, but this one, the Moody Mauve, is an in colour. So it's a mixture of the new colours and the in colours, and I just love that this DSP pack, Fresh as a Daisy, is the majority of the new colours and the in colours all in one pack. It's just a nice way to use them. So great combination if you wanted to order some DSP and some cardstock would be to order the Fresh as a Daisy DSP pack and the new core colours or the in colour cardstock. Both would go well with this because you've got a lot of the same colours. So this one is the Pebble Path, you've got this one which is the Copper Clay, we've got the Moody Mauve, Wild Wheat, so that's all of the new in colours, and the Boho Blue obviously, and then some of the newer colours. You've got the Lost Lagoon, Bubble Bath, let's see what other colours we've got in here. I've got this upside down. Azure Afternoon is a new one, Pretty Peacock, and then Lemon Lolly is another new one, and then you've got a couple of the colours that we've had before, so Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Early Espresso. So you've got a nice mixture of both new colours and existing colours, and I just think this makes a great DSP pack. So I'll just show you some of the other paper options in this pack, because this one's a really good one. I think it's just got a lot of, so you've got this one with all the different panels that I've used. On the back is the Moody Mauve. You've got this one which is nice daisies. On the back is the Garden Green and the Pretty Peacock. Moody Mauve with daisies. I like this one as well, so we're using this one again soon. And the Wild Wheat and a bit of, what's the other one I said? Not Crushed Curry. one of the other ones, yellowy colours. It is Cajun Craze and Wild Wheat. So let's put that away so I can see what I'm doing. You've got a nice layout page here, down on the back. And you've got garden green with the pebble path background, blue in the back, and they've got garden green and I think it's crushed. No, I think the crushed curry is this one. So this one must be Cajun Craze as well, or the Wild Wheat. And they've got the pebble path on the back. So I think this is a lovely DSP pack. So you've got both just the plain colours on the back and the patterns on the front, which I think it makes a great one. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this quick card today. And just proves that you don't need a lot of stamps and you don't need a lot of different DSP packs to be able to make a nice simple quick card. Just a little bit of layering goes a long way. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye bye.